Hey guys, Tyequiece here. um, I just wanted to come in for a little while, um, to you know, I feel good. Um, so my mouth started hurting like around because I had surgery on yesterday. And I still can't eat regular like hard food. I have to eat like soups and things like that. So I went to work, and I mean, they were nice enough to let me go early because, of course, the pain of not having that medication, it really hit like around 2. I was trying to stretch it to about 3. I was trying to stay to about 3, but I couldn't. My mouth, like about 1:30, I found myself like in the break room, just like laying there, like I, I I ate something or whatever, but I just felt myself there, like, damn. So I'm in bad shape, and one of the medications that I took, because I have to take two, one for pain. I think they're both for pain, and the other one I think helps me not to get like nauseated or something. I don't know, whatever one. But I took the blue one at work. Right now, that one, that I don't think it says anything about it can make me go to sleep. But when I took that one, when I got home, man, I was thinking about being at the doctor's office again, and I didn't say much about this part, but I collapsed. I collapsed. He he pulled my tooth. I ain't never had nobody shake my face like that. Next thing, I just remember my eyes. I knew he was rolling. I knew he was laughing because I'm a comedian. I can be very funny. But he was really nice. But I felt that because he took out four. I had four tooth pulled out of my mouth. And when I got to work, it was strange because my husband called. He was like, "Babe, why did you go to work? Why did you do that? I mean, you need to relax. Did you see yourself yesterday?" And I was like, "Bro, I gotta make my money, man. I don't like sitting at home. And even though, the situation contains for me to sit at home, guys, like the video. I'm not gonna sit at home because I believe I like to get out and work. I like to work. I like to make money. I don't like sitting at home. So, when I went to the doctor yesterday to have surgery, I was off. And, so he was like, babe, you should have stayed at home because, as soon as that air got in my mouth out there, like around 1:30, which I think that was the part of it, because I work in customer service, so I have to talk. And they were fun. It was kind of crazy 'cause they were like, Ty talks. Ty is a talker. And she ain't talking. You know something wrong. You know what I'm saying? But all that got pulled out. All that got pulled out. Like, I was in pain for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I was in pain for a while. I was going to dentists out here in Atlanta. Some of the ones that's supposed to be big dentists or whatever, but I didn't get what I needed. But I had to move, relocate. God had to relocate me so I could get the help that I need for my mouth. Um, yeah. And then, of course, I'm working again. I'm back working full time, and I enjoy working full time. I like working. Um, I like my job, you know. And I got off like early today. Like, I supposed to got off at like 6:45, but I went to him and I told him, I was like, I went to him and I asked, like, is it possible I could go early because I need my medicine? And I know if that pain hit me, I ain't no telling how I would, take it. Because, me and pain, I can take a lot of pain. I took it over a long time. But I don't believe that it be as worse as it was with the tooth in my mouth. I believe that it's better now. It's not that painful, as I experienced with those tooth in my mouth. I'm grateful for the doctor, you know. But it feels so weird right now. My mouth still feel weird. And so it still feel kind of weird, but that's the name of the game. Um, but I got a long list of stuff, do's and don't do's. Your long list of do's and don't do's. No driving or work if taking. So if so what they saying is, so let me tell you what happened. This is what it was. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I the medicine I took it like that. I think it was like I told my superior. I told him I was like, I can't take that medicine and be here. And shoot, man, them people did whatever they could to help me. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. And yeah, Miss I'm not gonna say her name, but they did whatever they could to help me today. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna make it tomorrow though, cause um, I really gotta make sure I'm able to really talk for a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? And I'll have to cover my mouth. Like I probably have to get a mask or something to wear. But they gave me like a ton of these things, but I don't. It's not bleeding anymore. I'm pretty sure it's a little bit of blood, but I can't spit. I can't suck out of straws or anything like that. But most likely, I'm gonna try to make it to work tomorrow. I'm drinking coffee right now. I didn't get a chance to have. I got double the trouble today, y'all. My mouth, my stomach. I got double the trouble today. Double the trouble today. And I know I talk soft anyway, but now I talk really soft because I can't scratch my mouth because my mouth was stretched so wide on yesterday. Like, man, like, boy, when I finally closed my mouth, I couldn't feel, like, all this was paralyzed, like all this was numb, like I couldn't feel nothing. I could feel on the bottom, but I couldn't feel nothing. My nose, I asked Doc, I said, am I supposed to not be able to breathe? She say, you breathing regular. It just feel like that. That's the way it, they were trying to calm me down because I have high anxiety. And anytime I go to the doctor, I have to be treated with special treatment because I'm scared, you know, and it's not really my fault, okay? I just never really, I don't have a problem going to the hospital, like, because I'm used to that. But it's the dentist where I've had a lot of bad experiences here in Georgia, what makes me afraid to go to the dentist. It makes me scared. But now, the doctors that are working with me now, I'm not afraid anymore. And it's probably because I'm familiar with them. Um, yeah, and they talk to me nice, and I'm not afraid. I'm just one of those people you can't you if you want me to understand, you can't talk to me aggressively, or you can't make me feel a certain way because I would be afraid. It's easily to make me afraid with your tone. You know. I don't know if you guys understand. Hey, so uh, I my sister, she took me on yesterday, and she's sheriff, so she work all the time. When she found the time, she said, my sister, ouch, my sister, boy, she gonna make sure I'm okay. So she took me to go get my medicine yesterday before she went back to work or whatnot. And she just think it's so funny that I can't have anything sweet, no chips or nothing, because she know I love to snack. So I can't have nothing hard, no nuts or nothing like that. But they have to finish doing like this work to my mouth. Like I told y'all, I'm gonna be a new woman. You know what I'm saying? Because I suffered pain for a long time. Yes, I suffered pain for a long time, and I'm just so happy that I finally got it out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I ain't lying. Cause I remember one lady on Dr. H. She was like Dr. Smiles, whoever she is, whatever. She told me it'll be $40,000 to fix my mouth. I said, lady, you must be crazy. I can't. I can't afford no $4,000 in my mouth. Are you all right? Are you all right? No, baby. No, baby. No, baby. No, baby. No, baby. That put the fear of God in me, and I had to go a little longer. And when I left, man, I had to leave. I had to leave, man. Put the fear of God in me. I couldn't afford that. $40,000 in my mouth, babe. I don't want 40,000 in my mouth. I don't want 40,000 in my mouth. I don't want 40,000 in my mouth. I'm sorry. I don't want that kind of stuff in my mouth. I'm sorry. That kind of stuff needs to be maintenance. No. I don't want 40,000 in my mouth. Mm-mm. I don't want those dentals. Them things. Whatever she putting in there, I don't want it. I don't want that in my mouth, bro. $40,000, that's a lot to keep up. You know what I'm saying? And like I told y'all, I've been searching for a long time for someone to help me with my mouth. I ain't lying. My mom, my brothers, everybody tried to help me find somebody that wasn't trying to play me. You know what I'm saying? Cause people be trying to, take advantage of people who really need help. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't slow by a long shot, but I pay for what I want. But $40,000 was a little too steep for me to be fixing on anything in my mouth. I couldn't afford $40,000 in my mouth. Can y'all like the video? Hey, Cherry, what's up? Welcome, boo. Could you like the video? Y'all like the video? I couldn't afford $40,000 in my mouth, bro. And it was that shit, man. I couldn't afford that, bro. That made me sad. I said, said, man, I gotta go longer with this pain in my mouth. Cause I ain't got 40,000 to give this woman. That was embarrassing. See, they did that. But you know, I'm not the type of person that. Could you guys hear me? Could you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm not the type of person that act like I have something that I don't. Never have I been that way. You know, I was raised, my parents are older. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't raised to just be throwing money like that. My daddy, you know, taught me how to manage my money. For as, you know, if I, like my mom is a shopaholic. If I was a shopaholic, I couldn't manage no money because I would be shopping. I don't like shopping. It has to be something that I see right then and there that I want. So I ain't crazy enough to put $40,000 in my mouth. Even if I had the money to do it, I'm not gonna do that. Cause eventually I'm gonna have to take it out and put it back in there. And I'm a country girl. I don't need. They can be as white as they gonna be. Okay? I want my real bones in my mouth. You know, I don't mind. Now, of course, this here, they're going to have to be something going, and they're going to have to put something there. He wasn't going to do it yesterday because, like he said, that'd be too much. I had, ooh, Lord. My bad. I was talking to my parents. Hold up, y'all. I'm sorry. I was talking to my parents. My dad said, Tyequiece, what you doing to your mouth? I said, Dad, I ain't doing nothing special. I just want to get them fixed. Yeah. No, and then the crazy part about it, y'all, let me tell y'all something, how God worked. This time last year, y'all gonna find this is my testimony. A big part of my testimony or my story, it comes from my mouth because I've been through a lot out here trying to get my mouth fixed, you know, and it didn't mess with my confidence at all because I've always been like into like modeling and stuff like that. I've always been out there like that, but it bothered me, you know, because I would like I was at the time I was wanting to do something to get it fixed. And whatever I had to do, I was willing to do. But it just would come to this point where I'd be paying 200, 250, 350, 250, 350, 250, 350. And I would give these people this money and they never even clean my teeth. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody help me, I take it to heart. You see what I'm saying? When somebody, see, I'm one of them type of people that when you do it, if I've been trying to do something for a long time and someone finally helped me, ooh, I take it. I take it. And I'm gonna nurture you. You see what I'm saying? Like you never have to worry about bread. Cause I'm gonna make sure you eat. That's how I am. As nice as I am, I know I can go very bad if someone makes me feel scared or something, because I don't react like most people who are afraid. If I'm afraid of you, something else happens with me. Um, but it's all about, you know, my character and how I am. I was taught that when someone's good to you, you be good to them. If they take care of you, Ty, you take care of them. You see, I'm Creole. That's the way I was raised. You know what I'm saying? You don't let your sister go and not help her. You don't let your brother go, not help him. No matter what they do, you always got to help those that helped you. You see what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, like, see, I'm just one of those people you don't want to upset because it gets bad. But I'm also one of those people who you want to help, because when you help me, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna go the extra mile because that's who I am. I love to help. I love people. You know, I get in trouble a lot because my dad says, you can't save the world. I know, you know, but I do try. You know, anyone that'll let me, I would try. Um, but yeah, I talk a lot. I talk a lot. When you've been good to me, Taylor, Cherry Taylor, when you've been good to me, words can't explain what I would do for you. These people who helped me with my mouth, this dentist that I went to that helped me with my mouth, man, anytime, whatever you need me to do, I tell it. I tell everybody who you are, and that's just the way it is. You don't want to hurt my feelings because I talk about it. You want to make me happy because I'm going to talk about it. You know. My mom said, don't let that tooth get in the middle of you going to work. I said, Mama, I'm trying my best, baby. Ooh, I'm trying my best, but oh, I should be fine tomorrow. I'm going to get me a mask from my sister because she got a special mask that I can put on, and I can just keep that on and just ride it through the night tomorrow. So I hopefully I'm off the next day. Just pray, y'all. Pray that I'm off the next day. Mm-hmm. I gotta do makeup tomorrow. My client been blowing me up all day. I was at work. When I was at work, sometimes I cut my phone, my phone on silent, cause it just be ringing too much. But um, I gotta do makeup tomorrow. I'm so grateful that I ain't have to do no makeup today, cause I probably wouldn't have did it today. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Like I wouldn't have done it today. I ain't have no control over that. And which is strange because I never thought it'd be a time where I would turn makeup down. Like I couldn't do it. But I hear my client Angela saying, "Your mouth hurting, you gonna turn it down." And they was at work talking about some man getting your teeth pulled is almost worse than a gunshot wound. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. Mm-mm. You, I, you know how creepy that was. I was like, gosh. I probably seem like y'all probably think I'm like a bad girl or something. I used to be, I ain't no more. I ain't no more. I ain't no more. I believe that once you've been in a situation where you've built weapons and having bullets go over your head while you working, you're not gonna like weapons anymore. That's gonna change your life. Okay, for me, it changed my life. I I I feel like majority of my life I've worked in the battlefield. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always had a job that considered me being tough. You know what I'm saying? And when I moved to Georgia, I end up working in the corporate world. I work in the corporate world. You know, um, I believe. See, I would tell apart from my mom, working with my mom, my job, Macy's, has been the best ever. You know, it's the best job for me, because it's the longest job I've ever had, and I enjoy it. I love it, and I would like for them to um allow me to travel around the world with them, and like do makeup for Macy's. I would like to go to New York and see the Macy's in New York City and work there for a month or so. Like, I think that'll be cool, because it's really fun. Like, it's fun. Retail is fun. It's the best retail job you could ever have if you like retail. Macy's. Because they don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? They don't tolerate being mean. I guess that's why I like it so much. I could be who I am. I could be my free self. I don't have to be something that I'm not. Like, say for instance, of me working at like Dillard's or somewhere. I would have to be fake working at Dillard's. I'm not Dillard's type. Even though I can wear Dillard's shoes or whatever, and I think they got good shoes, You know what I'm saying? But because I have to be careful what I put on my feet because everything about me is sensitive, from my hands to my feet. Um, People always ask me about my shoes, and mainly it's because of my grandma told me at a young age, like I would say like 8. She started off at 8, maybe longer than that. She said, "Mama, you always need to have special shoes. Your feet, you have to have special shoes for your feet." And that stuck with me. So I've never bought anything for my feet that was under $100. Never. If I happen to find some shoes that's about $60, $70, I will get lucky. I will shout for victory because it's good for me. I've never been able to go in the store and spend that a little amount of money on shoes. It was always like 150, 60, 160, 200, 300, you know. I have to buy shoes that'll last for a long time. Because if I buy some shoes that about $60 or $50, I'm gonna have to change them every 3, 4 months. But if I buy shoes that if I buy shoes, that I felt a sharp, sharp, sharp pain. If I buy shoes that are like under $100 or so, I have to buy more 3 months later. And I don't like buying shoes like that. I ain't lying. So when I started buying Steve Madden, um, Doc Martin, stuff like that, I don't have to buy shoes so much now. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to buy shoes as much as I used to. Cause you have some people who could wear those shoes, who could buy shoes just for fashion. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's not a fashion thing, okay? I don't have a choice. I have to spend that kind of money on shoes because the way I walk, you know. Man, I'm so grateful them people let me go home today. When I got home, I took my well, let me tell you, I didn't get a chance to take the other medicine because I was already like exhausted. But yeah, they got on here. Look. And say no driving or working if taking. So the meds that he put me on is really strong. Like super, he knew I was going to be in a lot of pain. Because this one here on this side was hard for him. Because he said he couldn't grip it. He couldn't grip it. So he took like a foul and went in there and fouled that sucker, and then he made it split. Then he was able to get it out. I knew that side was gonna be hurting. This side here hurt worse than this side, and this side here he took two from here, 1.5 of one from here, so it's 4 in all. But however, this side was so easy. I thought this side would be hard, but this side was so easy for him to take out. It was this side, that was hard for him to take out. And I told him, I said, I took this one out myself. Like last year in Louisiana, I was at home. It was coming out, and I got them tweezers. My daddy said, "Girl, you is crazy. Something is wrong with you, Tyequiece. Something seriously wrong with you." And my friend Jennifer, she's a nurse. She was like, "I'm happy you didn't die. Because if you take your teeth out, that you can instantly die like that." In my mind, I was like, I ain't know that. I ain't know I could die. All I knew was I was in pain. I had to get it out of my mouth. Y'all don't want to hear me talk about this, and I know. But I just want to tell the world what God did. I just want to tell the world good people still exist. And everybody ain't money hungry. Good people, there's good people out there that still exist that can help you with whatever you need help with. There's people out here in this world that loves their job and they help you with it. And I tell anybody that'll listen to me, good people still exist. I get teary-eyed when I think about my mouth, because nobody knows what I went through but my parents. They know. They know. My aunt, she knows. My brothers know. My niece knows. People who know me knows what I went through with my mouth. And it's gonna be some folk out here. I should have helped her. Yeah, you should have. It would have been the best thing you did. Because when people see me, which a lot of people do, which a lot of people see me, they're gonna ask, who fixed your mouth? And I'm gonna tell them. I'm not one of them people who keep it to myself. I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna tell them. They help me, they help you. This is the last full, huge size jungle juice I have. Make sure y'all grab it. It's $100 in the store. This is $100. You can chop it up and do whatever you want to do. Chop it up. This is jungle juice. This here could be used on your hair too. And it helps to grow back your edges if you have hair loss. Yeah. You can use this on face, body, any area that is infected. Like if you have alopecia, tinea to the scalp, it helps. Hold up. Here's my doctor. That's my doctor. The one that got my mouth. Got all that stuff out my mouth. Go see him. Oh, he likes to cook. He likes to make dressing. He makes a mean dressing. And they were trying to relax me, so they started talking about food. And I even said, stop talking about the food, because I haven't had nothing to eat in about 12 hours. But they were trying to relax me. Go see them. I see y'all later. Thank you for listening to me. I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna go and try to catch up to like some plant videos. I'd be happy when I could talk. Like really open my mouth. But every time I open my mouth like wide or anything, it hurts. Alright guys, I'll see y'all later. Bye.